Hey boys and girls, it's Diana Falzone, and I am here with the wonderful Allison Stewart of StyleWhipped.com. Allison, welcome to our show.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I've heard amazing things about you, amazing things about your new website, which launched last week.
It did.
And you had like a glamorous New York City party going on.
We did. It was really great.
Yeah?
It was. We had an amazing group of people supporting us and getting the word out, so it was really nice to have all that.
So who and how did you come up with this concept of Style Whip? Because it is a fashion website, and what can we expect to find if we visit the site, which you should be doing right now because you're all on the internet. Remember, it's Style Whipped like whipped cream, so do with that what you will.
Well, Style Whipped was conceived by myself and my StyleWhipped.com partner, Cindy Wood, who is a marketing and branding expert. And I actually write another column, a fashion and style column for an online magazine called Running with Heels.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I'm the New York City stylist for Running with Heels.
That's awesome.
That column is strictly fashion and style all the time. So Cindy and I were talking one night at another fashion party, and we were saying that we had so much more to say because style isn't just about the clothing you wear, but it's about everything that happens around us. It's new restaurants that open, it's theater, it's music, and everything is sort of influenced by style, and style influences everything else that we produce.
Right. So on the website,
on Style Whipped,
right.
This is what we wanted to accomplish. We wanted to have this online forum for everything, including fashion, style, parties, social scene, culture, everything going on in New York City.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. So even if you're not living in New York City, if you plan a visit or a trip or you want to woo your girlfriend or your sweetheart, this is the place to go because you're going to find out what the hottest spots are to be, where you should be taking your lady or where she should be taking you because, equality here. And what to wear, too, to these places. So, I mean,
absolutely.
When you are doing the research, how much fun is it to be like, I'm at this amazing club, but I'm researching?
Right. It's sort of work, but it's sort of play, and it's kind of a really nice combination for us. It also, I think now that it is a blog format, we're saying it's editorial content, so it's sort of like a daily magazine that's updated every morning.
Awesome.
Sometimes every night.
Depending upon how late you're up.
But for us, it's really also forcing us to explore every single thing that's new in New York.
That's awesome.
And yes, that does apply to everyone across the country because New York is an influencer, and we do tend to get flagships of stores and the first of a restaurant chain.
Yeah.
So it's really kind of great because it does force us to explore everything that's new that's going on.
Yeah.
So when we do get invited to 3 things in a night, we try to go to them.
And so you just spend like maybe an hour there, half an hour there, half an hour there.
Exactly.
So your social calendar is quite full.
We do a lot of things. It's a lot of fun, though, because it's all things that interest us, and it all comes back to our style and fashion point of view.
Right. And remember, Paltalk is highly interactive, so if you don't have a mic, that's okay, because Sunny, our amazing screener, will just I am the questions to me. And it can be fashion-based. It also can be, dating and relationships-based. Like, what am I supposed to wear on a first date, which we will be getting to in a little bit. But first, I want to find out more about you, Allison. How did you get into fashion? Because so many men and women just watch Project Runway and all these different shows and say, what a glamorous life. How does one actually approach that lifestyle? How did you get to be a stylist?
Well, I loved fashion from the minute I was born. My parents always said I would crawl around at a party that they had and look at everyone's shoes. And had 2 extremely glamorous grandmothers who kind of taught me a lot. And started my career, I graduated from the University of Maryland. I actually have an English degree.
Oh, wow.
So I started doing PR and marketing, but always for luxury goods, fashion, fragrance, interior design, all of those industries. So along the way, while I was doing that full time, as well as doing a lot of event styling and event planning, I started dressing people that I knew. They would always come to me for, I have to go to a cocktail party, I have to go to a work function, I have no idea what to wear, you have to help. And one day someone said, how much do I owe you? And I thought, oh, right.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that funny? You're like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is America. It's capitalism. I'm giving you a good. You should be paying for it.
Right, exactly. So it was actually a really nice segue into doing styling full time. And I not only dress people for specific events, but I work on complete wardrobes with people. Every once in a while you wake up and you look at your closet and you think, nope, There is not one thing in here I want to wear.
What's a complete wardrobe, styling like? Because that must be...
It takes a number of sessions. I mean, no one can shop for more than 5 or 6 hours at a time anyway. People just burn out. But,
yeah.
I've done a complete new work wardrobe for a client in one day. It was power shopping.
But how do you, how many, I'm very bad shopper, so how many pieces of clothing does one need in order to be for the fall season or for, spring?
It depends from person to person because it really depends on what we can use that's currently in someone's wardrobe. They may have a half of a wardrobe that's great and we need to fill in the pieces. They may have a really, really conservative or straightforward wardrobe where it's really, really simple and they want to jazz it up a little bit. Sometimes we do start from scratch and we're buying
basic.
We're buying 10 pairs of pants. We're